Hi everyone, this is lesson 22 with Arduino LCD display. It's uh, it's one of two experiments. This first one is just running the basic Hello World program, which you learn whenever you learn how to program any language. Except the work's being done for me. Compliments of Lady Ada. Check out Adafruit Industries. Really cool. Anyway, she wrote the program for this, and it's in the Arduino uh, kit for this lab at least. Okay, uh, these are the pin layouts. VSS, a pin that connects to ground. VDD, a pin that connects to a 5-volt power supply. These are all on the Arduino board. This right here. Okay, so carry on. VO, a pin that adjusts the contrast of LCD 1602. This allows you to make your LCD screen go to nothing. It's a contrast control is what it is. Kind of cool. Okay, and you saw the hello world. So anyway, RS, register select pin that controls where in the LCD's memory you are writing data. So you can either select a data register or it goes to the screen with an instruction register. In this case, I believe it's an instruction register with the hello world program. That's what I believe. Read write pin you have this is all on that display, that screen. Read write pin that selects reading mode or writing mode. E stands for an enabling pin, and that is basically the boss of the chip. It's causing the screen to execute relative instructions. LCD screen. So that stands for liquid crystal display. Anyway, next you have your communication lines, D0 through D7, pins that read and write data. And then A and K pins that control the LED backlight. That's right here. That's lighting up the screen so you can see it. And when I adjust the contrast, you can see that. So it's really kind of neat. Okay. You have your wiring diagram. I had to read this quite a few times to fully comprehend it, and it was well worth the time. Uh, so just wiring one time, not learning anything, that's a waste of time, I think. I think you need to read over it to really comprehend it and get the best for your money. It doesn't cost you a lot, and you're basically getting free education because you're teaching yourself. Okay. What I said is already kind of mentioned in this paragraph, so we'll skip that. Then there's a file that I opened that runs a program, compliments of Lady Ada, and then you add a liquid crystal file onto there, which gives it further instructions. Now, in the program, here's the liquid crystal H program, and you'll see that when you add it onto the library. The liquid crystal LCD 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, those are the communication lines. And in this case, all these blue lines right there, connected right down there, D0 through D7, those are your communication lines. Now, this is a 16 square display across the LCD screen. So there's 16 spaces going across. It starts in column 2 here, this stands for. So 16, LCD begin at 16 comma 2. That's where it starts. And that's where you have the next line where it says LCD print hello world. That's the position that's where it's at. So we got hello world there. How cool is that? Okay. The next line, 0, column 0, row 1. That's it has an iteration here in milliseconds. So for every 1,000 milliseconds is a minute. So this counting with the changing of numbers, that's what's happening here. Like I said, reading over this more than once, I read it 20 times, which may be overkill, but I learned a lot from it. So here's the blue lines, which are your comm lines. The black is your grounds. They're all daisy chained together, so they're on the same strip, the second row in. And then you have your power, the red ones, which are, again, daisy chained and going over here. So, and you have your, I believe your read write is a green and your enable is orange. It might be the other way around, but, and then you have here your power, and your DO part of your LCD controls the screen intensity, the contrast. So a really kind of neat lab. Let's go here. there anything more? Okay. Yeah, it's shown on the picture one, but like I said, every 1,000 milliseconds, it counts up one. We're at 416 now. And oh yes, I got to show you the program. What am I thinking? I don't know what I'm thinking. That's why I'm videotaping. But anyway, I read this program here, and that's where I found out Lady Ada from Adafruit Industries did this. She does a lot of podcasts and things on LinkedIn, and neat products, self-help, self-teach type products, kits, and it's just worth looking into, spending the money and doing it, I think. Anyway, here's a liquid crystal program that I hit enter, and I did that by, again, going into Sketch. I went into Include Library. I add Zip Library. Then I went onto my computer, and then I went to the file that has a CD Elegu in there, and I found lesson 21, I believe, or is it 22? And then I didn't open up the first one. That opens this, but I opened the second file below it, and that's where it had the crystal display. And once I loaded it, then I looked on liquid. I now have it in here. I clicked on liquid crystal, and then Shazam, it's right there. And then from after I have that in there, I have everything I need. So I hit the second button here, upload, and that's what caused all this. So very cool. Anyway, everybody, having fun, learning stuff. Be safe, and have a good day, and I'll see you next week if everything works out. Okay, bye.